Students, today we are going to discuss the glycolysis. First of all, the definition of glycolysis. Glycolysis is breakdown of glucose in the presence of enzymes to give you energy and pyruvate molecule. So it is the enzymatic breakdown of glucose to give you energy and pyruvate. So we'll start one by one, we'll study each and every step. First of all, glycolysis takes place in the mitochondria and in anaerobic conditions. That means it can also take place without the absence of oxygen. So the first step is conversion of glucose into glucose 6-phosphate. In the presence of an enzyme hexokinase, what happens here is we have an ATP molecule which is giving the phosphate group to the glucose. So it becomes glucose 6-phosphate. ATP is adenosine triphosphate. Then in the presence of an enzyme isomerase, it will form the isomer of glucose which is fructose. Isomers are the molecules which have the same molecular formula but different structural formula. So it will form the isomers in the presence of an enzyme isomerase. And in the third step, again kinase enzyme will come. ATP will take part. It will give it phosphate to fructose and the fructose will form fructose 1,6-biphosphate. Now fructose is a C6 sugar, carbon 6 carbons in the fructose. So here it will dissociate in the presence of an enzyme aldolase into two small molecules of 3 carbons each. First molecule is dihydroxyacetone phosphate and second molecule is glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate. Both are 3 carbon compounds. This is the first set of glycolysis in which we have consumed only 2 ATP molecules. First here in the first step and second in the third step where there was a formation of fructose 1,6-biphosphate. So in the first step 2 ATPs were consumed. Now coming to the second step or second stage of glycolysis, which starts with glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate. What happens here is it undergoes dehydrogenation, that means removal of hydrogens to give you 1,3-biphosphoglycerate. Now NAD will come into picture. NAD is nicotine adenine dinucleotide. The hydrogens of it gets removed and it forms 1,3-biphosphoglycerate. We have 2 molecules of it. So they will get converted into 3-phosphoglycerate in the presence of an enzyme kinase. Here again 1 phosphorus is gone from this 3-phosphoglycerate. Earlier it was having 2 phosphate group and now we are left with only 1 phosphorus group. Now next enzyme is mutase. It will cause the mutation of 3-phosphoglycerate molecule. In mutation, the compound will be same, only the position of phosphorus group is changed. Here the phosphorus is at 3 position and here the phosphorus is at 2 position. So after that there is a dehydration, that means removal of water molecule in the presence of an enzyme enolase to give you phosphoenol pyruvate, which is PEP. We'll get the 2 molecules of PEP here. which again in the presence of an enzyme kinase will form the pyruvate, and they will lose the phosphate here also. So we got the pyruvate at the end, and the last step is conversion to lactate. In the presence of an enzyme dehydrogenase, where there is removal of hydrogen ions from NADH, that is nicotine adenine dinucleotide. So from the conversion of glucose to pyruvate, we will see what is the net gain of ATP molecules. Earlier we have seen 2 ATPs were consumed. First in the first step, second ATP in the third step. And now in the what happens in second step is that we already know 1 NADH gives you 3 ATP molecules. So 3 ATP and 3 ATP, 6 ATP here, and here 2 molecules of phosphoglycerate are reacting. Similarly, here also 2 molecules of phosphoenol pyruvate are reacting. Both of these are giving 4 ATP molecules in total. So 6 ATP from NADH and 4 ATP from these two steps will give you total of 10 ATP molecules. 3, 3, 6, 2 and 2, 4, because 2 molecules of it are reacting to give you 2 ATP molecules. So 6 plus 4 is equal to 10 ATP. Now we have got 10 ATP molecules in the second set, and our ATPs consumed were 2 ATP in the first set. So net gain of ATP in glycolysis is 10 minus 2, which gives you 8 ATP molecules. I hope it is clear to all of you. Thank you so much for listening carefully.